Today in the 360 Test Kitchen, we are cooking Bunny's Garden Carrot Cake. And yes, 360 Cookware lets you bake right on top of the stove. So whether you like to end your meal with dessert or just have a little treat in the middle of the day, this is a delicious choice. You will use your 360 1-quart saucepan and your 360 3.5-quart sauté pan for this recipe. The stars in this recipe are the carrots. Place your washed, peeled, cut carrots in your 360 1-quart saucepan. Rinse the carrots right in the pan and drain the water. Cover the pan and place it over medium heat. Cook until steam just begins to escape from under the lid, about 2 to 3 minutes. Spin the lid to engage the vapor seal and then immediately reduce the heat to low. Cook the carrots for about 3 to 5 minutes. The carrots should be tender but not mushy. With the 360 Cookware vapor technology, the carrots have cooked perfectly. They still have great texture and have retained their nutrients and flavor. Shred the carrots in a food processor like the miniature version I have here, and just pulse a few times. Let these cool and we'll get our sauté pan prepared. Line the bottom of your 360 3.5-quart sauté pan with a round of parchment paper. This parchment paper was cut to fit the bottom of the pan. Now lightly coat the sides of the pan in parchment paper with the vegetable oil spray. Now, in a large bowl, sift together 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/4 cups of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 3/4 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Add 3/4 cup of toasted walnuts and 3/4 cup of golden raisins into the flour mixture. Stir to combine and set this aside. Now for the wet ingredients, whisk together 2 room temperature eggs and 3/4 cup of vegetable oil in a medium bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2/3 cup of those delicious shredded carrots you prepared earlier, and 8 ounces of drained crushed pineapple. Stir all the wet ingredients together. Add the wet mixture to the dry mixture, folding it just enough to get everything combined in a completed batter. Now pour the batter into the sauté pan. Cover the pan with the lid and turn your burner to low heat. When baking, you will always use low heat. Cook for about 30 to 40 minutes depending on your stovetop. You can check the doneness of the cake by removing the lid and inserting a toothpick into the center of the cake. The top of the cake will be moist but not raw. The toothpick should come out clean. When the cake is done, turn off the heat and let the cake set for about 6 to 8 minutes covered and another 10 minutes uncovered. Run a blade, if necessary, around the edge of the pan to free the sides of the cake. This is delicious as is, or you can frost it with our buttery cream cheese frosting. Check out more of our cooking videos and view our complete recipes online at 360cookware.com.